want to make more money? Of course, we all do. So find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. Just get a pencil and paper right now and write down this toll-free number. There's absolutely no obligation, and no salesman will visit you. At International Correspondence Schools, more than 10 million men and women have trained for job promotions and new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home in your spare time, you can get your career diploma. Choose from any one of these courses. ICS High School, Child Daycare, Interior Decorating, Wildlife Forestry, Auto Mechanics, Computer Programming, Medical Dental Office Assistant, Journalism Short Story, Dressmaking, Fitness and Nutrition, Art, Police Sciences, Gardening, TV VCR Repair, Animal Sciences, Firearms Repair, Travel Tourism, Electronics, Secretarial, Small Engine Repair, Electrician, Child Psychology, or get your diploma in Hotel Restaurant Management, Bookkeeping, Business Management, or Accounting. Compare your present salary with the money you could be making in any one of these careers. They'll be repeated for you at the end of this commercial, so have your pencil ready to jot down the course you're most interested in. Then call the ICS toll-free number, and we'll send you one of these exciting career packs absolutely free with all the information you need. Your career pack explains how easy it is to study at home. It tells you about the many success stories of other people just like yourself who trained through ICS and got better jobs. And that's not all. You'll also see the exciting learning materials included in your course at no extra cost. They make it easy and fun to train for that better career. Here are those courses again, so call today for free information.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career to make more money or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-637-9800. Operators are on duty now to send you free information by return mail. Choose any one of these exciting careers. That's 1-800-637-9800. Call now.
What is it?
Say,
What is it?
hey, why it's Buttercup. Popcorn, add sweet cream butter to hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight.
It's so munchy,
Crisp and crunchy.
you'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup, popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
A gallon of tiny corns.
Show starts in 5 minutes.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack.
Hello there.
promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
It's 3 minutes till showtime. Here's a choice of food and drink to satisfy anyone and everyone. You'll find something to please you to add to your evening's enjoyment. Something to please all tastes and age groups.
Show starts in 2 minutes.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Today we're interviewing a stomach.
Hello there.
What is life like as a stomach?
Oh, boy, it was humdrum. I mean, until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza?
Yeah, I was suffering from the pizza cravings until Tony's came along. Crispy crust and zesty sauces. Wow.
And so now... What's that?
Another pizza craving. Just thinking about Tony's sets it off.
Oh, where are you going?
He's going to get a Tony's Pizza, and I follow him anyway.
Does your stomach send you pizza craving signals? Oh, wow. Tony's, the Pizza Cravers Pizza. Available at the concession stand.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment.
Hello there.
Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
Yes, indeed, y'alls. It is indeed showtime. Oh, my goodness gracious. Wait a minute. There we go. All right, now we go. I got to turn this thing off. All right, there we go. All right, now we go. Now we got it going on. Hey! Let's see what this looks like. Hey! Oh, my goodness gracious. It's working. It's working so far. How you doing, everybody? Smooches for the use. There's our good... Oh, my goodness gracious. Wait a minute. I got to get rid of this thing. That was something I was testing out. Got to get rid of that. All right, there we go. There we go. Make a Yui. Hiya! What's going on, my friend? Look at this. Look at all the chaos. This is fun. It's called Intro Fighters, and I'm trying it out. This is something that's designed to where you put, like, at the beginning of your show, or doing, like, a dadgum, if you do a break or something, it gives people something to do. That's what it's designed for. So it's not going to be up the whole time. Don't worry. I'm sure there's going to be some haters. But it is pretty chaotic. But this is the first time that I've tried it out. So I don't know exactly how it's going to go. But I did set me up a little button. I can make it go away. And I can make it come back anytime that I want to. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? And it keeps going. Whether we see it or not. It keeps going. So, anyway, just trying it out. I had, I forget exactly who it was. My apologies. But somebody in the last stream brought it up. And they said, Harvey Esquire, all you got to do is if you type in the chat, then it puts you in there. See, there you are, Harvey Esquire. You're down there at the bottom there. Well, you're dead now, but you were down there at the bottom. And then it just sort of happens. People fight. And the only thing that you really can, like, kind of control is if you can change your remote. So any emote that you have access to, you just do exclamation point emote and put it in there, and it'll change yours to that. Otherwise, it just sort of like randomly flip-flops around. From what I understand. Also, there's like random like stages that pop up, like this little mountainy thing right here. So you go, Red Riot, yes, the videos. There it is. There it is. And I think as long as you keep jibber-jabbering, it keeps putting you in the game. But then there's also, wait, let me show you this. There's also, it keeps up with like stats and things. So let's look at the old leaderboards here. There we go. We got the most deaths, most kills. Now the most deaths and most kills is going to be a little bit unfair right now because Doc Rob was talking before the show started, and so was I. But look at Maiden with the highest kill streak. Can you guys see that? Okay, yeah, there it is. Look at that. So it keeps track of all that stuff, so we can check in, even when we're not playing, or if we can't see it, is what I'm saying. How do I get away from that? Okay, there we go. And then I hit that. All right, now. Maiden is a killer. I thought you Canadians were supposed to be all nice and polite, but apparently you're cold-blooded murderers. Cold-blooded murderers. Maiden, yes indeed, yes. So we're just going to pause that. You get a random emote that someone else used you don't have. Oh, really? Interesting. Interesting. Cujo of Salem's Lot. How you doing, my friends? How is everybody doing? How did your weekend go? Hope you had a grand old weekend. I did. It was pretty nice. Watched some professional wrestling, and I cooked some food. Had a great weekend. It was a fantastic weekend. So I hope you had Cujo. You had a good weekend. Good to hear. That's what I like to hear. I'd like to have you guys having a grand old time. Yeah, Bailey won the Women's Royal Rumble. That was fun. Enjoyed that. I'm a big wrestling fan, as a lot of you guys know. I try not to bring it up too much, even though there is a Randy Savage and an LA Knight thing set up. But I try not to bring it up too much, because I know some people don't like it. Oh, you don't? Oh, this music sucks. Just on the bullhead. All right, we'll try something else. Let's see if the next one is more up to Just Another Blowhard's desired music to listen to in the Taco Bell drive-thru for the same price. That's right, Calicut. For the price. Exact same price. Of free. To watch the soundtrack. When's the last time you moved? Was that something you either tossed out or wish you kept, or something you kept you wish you had tossed, donated? Oh, my goodness gracious. I haven't moved in a while. We've been in this place for a good... Gadzooks, a long time. 9-10 years or something like that. Been in this place. But let me see. I'm trying to think. I'm sure there's plenty of things. Most of the things that I wish that I had kept were things from like when I was a little like a much younger sock. You know what I mean? You see things now that people are like, they post a picture of it on Twitter's or Instagrams, and then 75,000 people freak out and they're like, "Oh, that's good. Oh, that's spectacular. I remember those." Like, share, comment, subscribe, you know what I mean? And I'm like, man, I had a bunch of those. I could have posted a picture of it and got a bunch of fake likes on the internet. So it's mostly those kind of things that I wish I would have kept. And video games as well. Video games. I remember when PlayStation came around, I was like, oh boy, I'm gonna trade in all this old decrepit Nintendo and Super Nintendo stuff for shiny new PlayStation things. And there were plenty of little game exchange places that were more than happy to take.
It's time to finish the story, Sock Cop. Time for the ultimate weenus drop to destroy the bloodline. Hashtag do it for Dusty Dada.
Dada. Do it for Dusty Dada. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you so much, Calicut. Yes indeed. That's also a wrestling reference. The flying weenus off of the top rope. Whammos! Taking out the old enemies. Last time you moved 10 plus years ago, you got rid of your Wii and games. Oh my goodness gracious. Kibu1212, thank you so much for driving the speed limit, my friend. I appreciate that. Smooches for you. Welcome in to the Sock Cop Show. We're just getting started. Just getting started. Everybody's fighting in the background. Every once in a while we'll check in and see, but it is a lot of chaos. It is a lot of chaos in there. This is the first time that we're trying that out. So there's Mayor of Canada in there. There's Reniko Chan. Just the Blowhard. There's Red Riot. Slapstick 85. Maiden. Man, look at that. Kibu Chwatwa. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. I don't know how you found us, but I'm happy that you did. Very, very happy that you did. Like I said, we're just getting started. We're gonna do the animal of the day later on. Hey, look at that handsome fella. We got the VHS of the day. We're gonna find out if that's rewound or not. Probably gonna do some dad jokes, and who knows? Who knows? What's the best reason you moved and the worst reason that you moved, Mayor Canada? That's a very good question. That is a very good question. The only reason that I've ever moved is because I was no longer allowed to live at the... What? No, that's not true. That's not true. The magical homepage. Oh, bless the homepage. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah! Bless the homepage. Smooches to the homepage. Smooches to the homepage. Uh-oh, Jamie Danny, how you doing? Whoa! Not get me this early. Not when I'm paying attention. Not when I'm paying attention. You'll be back as soon as this basketball game is over. All right, Red Riot. I hope your team wins, whatever team that is. I don't really know much about basketball. I mean, I know that, like, I know the game where you have to take the ball and put it in the basket. Like, I know that part. You know what I mean? But I don't know, like Gonzaga. Like, is that a college basketball team? Or is it a cheese? Why not both, I say. I'm not 100% sure. But the best reason, I guess, to move is because you want to. And the worst reason to move is because you don't want to. I think that'd be my generic answer. But I don't think I've ever done a move where I didn't want to. So I can say that. At least I'm blessed in that part. Because I've never had to, I've never been like kicked out of a place and then had to find something. Uh-oh, we got Sockspear.
Speedeth thou not into the theater.
There we go. Why Mrs. Cake is the best cat. Now Sockspear is where I go and ask the robot to write me a poem. I used to read Shakespeare. All right, Jammy Dammy, smooches for you, my friend. I used to actually read Shakespeare, but I sort of ran out of all the good stuff to read, to be honest. Shakespeare, I mean, he wrote a bunch, but he only wrote so much, you know what I mean? He's not coming out with a lot of new stuff lately. So I pretty much read all the good stuff. Some of it doesn't hold up, some of it does. So what I've decided to do is to take today's modern day Shakespeare, which is Bard from Google, and I get Bard to write me a poem. And I forgot to add in the dadgum bingo thing, Commodore Friday, about because the Bard, the poem, it always says, so raise a glass, or raise a whatever it's talking about. So this would it say, like, why Mrs. Cat is the best cat. So it may say, so raise a cat treat, or something like that. Get AI to translate some modern action movie into Shakespeare. Oh, that's a good idea, Mayor Canada. That's a really good idea. I like that. I've been on the show with Gulf City. They do a thing where they get ChatGPT to write a movie. They pick like a genre and they get ChatGPT to write the movie, and then we act it out. And that's a lot of fun. I've done that like 3 times. And it's always a grand old time. Which, of course, we've always done like cop action movies, you know what I mean? We did like RoboSock one time. There's been other ones where where I was like a policeman, which I mean, it makes sense. Typecast a little bit, but it makes sense. But I always have a grand old time doing that. It's fun. You enjoyed the RoboSock coloring nickel shit? Thank you so much. I'm happy that you enjoyed that. That makes me happy. It's so hard to tell because, we're like reading the things and going through it, and it's hard to say, you know what I mean? Because it's hard enough in this show to know if anybody's having a good time. It's not like doing a stand-up comedy show where you hear people go, ha, 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 when you say something funny. Like, I can say the most hilarious thing in the whole world, and then if I'm lucky, maybe that fat laughing guy shows up. You know what I'm saying? That's the best I can hope for. So I never know. And then with the AI movie thing, I know even less. So it's always hard to tell if it's a good thing or not. You want to make an AI that makes a new set and wardrobe so you can watch the same story, but like a different school performing the same play. See, I like that, Maker Yui. I think that would be a good use of it. Yeah, crickets. That's exactly right, Mayor of Canada. Because in real life, that's what I hear. That's what I hear. I haven't had any good Taco Bell today. You could ask about, I think Just for the Blowhard is going through the drive-thru right now. Fish taco shaped like a fish. How you doing, my friend? Woo! Yes, indeed. Welcome in. Thank you so much for those videos. I never responded. I responded in my brain. You sent me some videos of the bands that you seen, and I watched them, and I was like, man, that's cool stuff. But then Baby Sock took my phone, and then I forgot to reply to you think. But I did see that, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much, my friend. I love seeing the videos of things. You ever I was thinking about there's a decent chance I may never go to a concert again. I've seen like most of the bands that are still alive, that like still tour and things like that. And I don't know, it takes more every single day that goes by. It takes more and more to get me out of the house. You know what I mean? Can you write me I'm talking to the robot right now. Can you write me a poem about why Mrs. Cake is the best cat? So I'll get the robot to do that. Mayor Canada said, why did your last relationship end? That's a very good question as well. And I guess man, that was so long ago. I don't even know who was president back then. A dadgum Lincoln, maybe. Sure, I can do that. To make the poem as personal... Oh, my goodness gracious, look at this. To make the poem as personal and meaningful as possible, could you tell me a bit more about Mrs. Cake? Here are some examples. Does Mrs. Cake have a unique fur pattern or fur color? What is her favorite thing to do? Does she have any funny habits or personality traits? Does she have any unusual physical features like big eyes or a long tail? The more you tell me, the better I can capture Mrs. Cake's essence in the poem. She loves playing with plastic springs. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm going to copy and paste that. And if you give me 1 or 2 more facts, go to Reniko-chan, then we're really good. She likes to knock things off the table. That's good. Copy and paste that into the old gimmick there. I've never had the robot ask me follow-up questions. It usually just spits out some sort of nonsense. I wonder if it's getting better or I'm getting worse. I don't know. Her feet show up on a driver's license picture. Oh my goodness gracious. She is a tabby/tuxedo cat. All right, cool. I think that's enough.
The speed and the sock. Make it up.
Oh, will do, Calicott. Yes, indeed, he does. Redeem the movie review. Point redemption, whatever gimmick thing. So we'll do that. Yeah, I hope Mrs. Cake never drives. That's like Toonces, the cat that could drive a car. That did not end well for Toonces. Did not end well. Big Juice, how you doing? Rufus needs a flat screen to No. Flat screen, gets rid of all the, there's no texture on that. There's no texture on a flat screen. You gotta have the old CRT so you can taste the pixels and stuff like that. Miss Cake is so short. She's a teller at a piggy bank. Oh my goodness gracious. That's spectacular. That was your grandma's cat. Your grandma had a cat named Toonces?
Toonces on VHS rules.
Oh my goodness gracious. Weird Paul, thank you so much for subscribing, my friend. Woo! Hope everything is going well in your world. Hope you guys had a fantastic vacation. It seemed, from the pictures and things that I saw, it seems like you guys had a grand old time. And dadgummit, that makes me happy. Good. And now you're back in the boring old mainland. All jet lagged, and I don't know what the weather's like. But I imagine it's probably colder there than it is here. Benihana and the jet lag. Benihana and the jet lag. Burn. Danny wants to know where Ari Bobari and Sitar are coming tonight. Well, Sitar is here. He was here earlier. And Ari Bobari, I don't know. I do not know. They don't text me their schedule, unfortunately. They don't text me the schedule. All right, here we go. Now, the robot has written us a poem with follow-up questions. I can't believe it did that. That's really cool. It asked for more. I told it to write a poem, as requested by Coda Nico-chan, about why Mrs. Cake is the best cat. Well, that wasn't good enough for the robot. The robot said, well, tell me more about Mrs. Cake. So then, we told it more about Mrs. Cake. Coda Nico-chan shared 3 facts about the cat known as Mrs. Cake. And now the robot has constructed a poem, very personalized poem, about one specific cat. Is it today call-in day? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Is there a Mr. Cake? Oh, I don't know. We'll find out. There's a Benihana sushi place on Wisconsin Avenue in Bethesda. Is there really? I've never been to a Benihana. I've been to places that are like basically this, you know what I mean, like the hibachi places, where the guys are like like chopping the stuff and flipping shrimps in your mouth and stuff like that, and he does the egg roll, that type of thing. So I've been to like non-chain versions of that. But I hear that Benihana is like the OG. Benihana was the first thing you ate when you got home. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's priorities. Man, that's some good stuff. Benihana and the jet lag. I don't know any other part of that song. I've heard it 1,000 times, but it's just not coming to my brain. So I'm about to paste this into the old gimmick here. There we go. Oh, yeah. Mohair suit. You got a mohair suit. I read it in a magazine. Betty hotter than jet lags. Ah. You had Taco Bell potato wraps for breakfast. Not very filling. That's a shame. Electric boots. All right, so let me pause this music. This is like Raven music. That is not fitting for a classical poem. You got a mohair in your soup. It happens. That's me too. I've had that happen plenty of times. Here we go. Poem about Mrs. Cake, the best cat. Oh, Mrs. Cake, a feline queen with stripes and patches, fur pristine. A tabby tuxedo, sleek and sly, with mischief lurking in her eye. Just one eye. The other one's just normal eye. Her paws, they dance on silent feet. A hunter's grace, oh so discreet. But plastic springs, her heart's desire. They set her spirit aflame with fire. Oh, goodness gracious. Don't play with fire, cats. She pounces, leaps, a furry blur. A springy symphony. Purrs galore. Each bounce a thrill, a joyous chase. A feline ballet full of grace. But tables tall, they hold their sway, a tempting stage for feline play. A flick of paw, a toppled vase, a symphony of crashing claws. She rules the roost, this tabby queen, her chaos charming, evergreen. Though spills may bloom and trinkets fall, her love purrs loud through it all. So raise a glass to Mrs. Cake, the mistress of mischief, hearts she'll take. For in her stripes and... Oh, come on, we're almost at the end. Could you not just play... For in her stripes and playful ways, she shines a light on brighter days, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. Yes, there it is. Poem about Mrs. Cake, the best cat, according to Coda Nico-chan. And after listening to that poem, I can't say I disagree. Can't say that I disagree. Remy25, how you doing, my friend? Oh, my goodness gracious. How's Florida? Hope you're doing spectacular down there. Long time no see, Remy25. Hope everything's great. Did she drop her drink? Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. You're supposed to raise a glass. Raise a what are those little shovel things called that that you scoop up the cat poop with? I don't know if they have a specific name. But I
Let's
feel like
raise
maybe
a glass
that's
to Sock Cop and his knowledge. Don't like that? Get out of here with ya garbage.
Oh my goodness gracious, that's that's beautiful. That's spectacularly beautiful. Thank you so much, my friend. Calicut, yes indeed, yes. Raise a glass, always raising a glass. I think the robot may have a problem. Oh, Poopa Scooper, is that its official name? The old Poopa Scooper. When you gotta scoop the poop. But our cat ran away, so I don't have to clean out her litter box anymore, which is, you know, that's a good thing, to not have to clean out a litter box. That's no fun. No fun at all, cleaning out a litter box.
All right, I am home, so start the show. Plus, did you like my pictures of our CP Ming fight at WrestleMania?
Upcoming fight at WrestleMania. Yes, indeed, yours, just to the blowhard. I did. Thank you so much. Posted on the old Discord, which you're more than welcome to join. Anybody that's not already there. !Discord will get you the link. It's nice and chill. Not a whole lot going on. Just a couple of places you can post your pet pictures. There it is. Thank you so much, Doc Rob, and Just Another Blowhard. Just like Just Another Blowhard had the AI gimmick come up with pictures of me and him fighting at WrestleMania. Where else are you going to put those pictures except my Discord? You know what I mean? That's kind of what it's for. That's kind of what it's for. We also play the Wordles, those kind of word games and things. That's a place to post your scores if you still do that thing, which I still do. I enjoy it. Have a grand old time doing that. As a geezer myself, I am interested in geezerly things. Can Sock Cop do a Macho Man promo? Can Sock Cop do a Macho Man promo?
Oh, yeah!
I most certainly can. What would you like me to cut a Macho Man promo? Is Discord still a thing? Yes, it is. Merry Christmas. Yes, it is. It is still a thing. 100%. It's an application that has not yet gone bankrupt. But as we know, anybody who's been on the internet longer than a year or so knows that every once in a while a website that you enjoy being on will just sometimes be like, whoop, never mind, blop, shut down, gone, never to be seen again. I would love to go to Rome, Italy. Are you inviting me to Rome, Italy, Big Juice? Because I'll go with you and we'll film it. We'll make a reality TV show, sell it to the Travel Channel or something like that. Is it possible to take a clip after the stream is up? Yes, it is, Carter Nico. Yes, it is. Oh man, yeah, Twitter is. Oh man, it's terrible. That used to be the place. I started live streaming. You buy, I fly, Big Dude. I bet. Oh my goodness gracious! You went to the Rumble Saturday. Oh my goodness gracious! But the show could have been better. It was. The Rumbles were really good, but it's weird that they put like the four-way match for the title. And then they had Kevin Owens and Logan Paul fight. And then they had another it was kind of weirdly paced. There you go. There it is. Commodore Friday. Round of applause for Commodore Friday. Goose of gratitude, my friend. Look at that. Look at that. Logan Paul could bite me. Well, he's the United States champion. He won via disqualification this weekend. That's the way that it goes.
I liked your TikTok live stream.
Oh, weird, Paul. Smooches for you, my friend. Where's the smooch button? There it is. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was gonna do one this weekend, but I didn't set everything up. I kind of lost my nerve, to be honest with you. It's a little scary going on there. But I need to do it again. I have to do it within 14 days. Otherwise, they're gonna take away my live streaming on TikTok privileges. So I don't know if you guys do the TikTok or not. I feel like I'm always late on the things. I feel like TikTok, I probably should have done it that like a long time ago. But if you are, there's the old TikTok link right there. Exclamation point TikTok. If you're there, like to have some fun on there every once in a while. TikToks are very scary to me as well. But you know what? I was also very scared of Twitch for the longest time. It was very frightening to me. But I got at a really good time nonetheless. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Once you get it going, you know what I'm saying? If it's a thing, if you can hit go live on a thing and know for a fact that at least like a handful of people are gonna show up, you're in a good spot. You're in a good spot. I was expecting a lot more trolls on the TikTok as well. I was very scared. I was not scared of the periscopes because I had the luck of ignorance on my side. That was really my first introduction to like live streaming, so I didn't really know much about it. But like I had done like the YouTube live once or twice, years and years ago, but nobody had showed up, so it was like, bah, you know what I mean? So that was what was the app where you reach 2 whole people? Oh, that was Facebook. Yeah, that was Facebook. Periscope died, and then so I had to move over to Twitch, and I was very scared of Twitch. I thought that I was gonna get on here, and then a bunch of like 12-year-olds would tell me to, to get lost noob or something like that. But luckily, there's a whole bunch of it's big enough that there's like different areas of it. You know what I mean? I'm sure if I started, streaming Fortnite or Minecraft or something, there'd be a bunch of weirdos. But this, right? All of this, Rupert, Vard, you know what I mean? The weird fighting thing. All of this does a pretty good job keeping out the undesirables. So far, anyway, with the two or so years I've been on Twitch, hadn't been too bad. But you got to remember, Periscope, when it first started, there were no like moderation things at all. It was like the Wild West. Like you could block somebody and that was it. But they had to like appear in chat, and then you had to click on it and then block them, and then they could just make another account or whatever, come right back. You couldn't block like words from showing up. You couldn't, none of that. So I think living through that for a good couple of years really kind of hardened my my cottony skin, so to speak. Even though I am made of cotton, it did toughen my skin. You're not good at well, you're bouncing around pretty good. It really was the Wild Wild West. There was just no rules. People were just like, here's technology, and they just threw it in a room of a bunch of weirdos and said, have fun. And then they got surprised when they weren't like profitable, you know. It's a dadgum shame. So yeah, this is Intro Fighters. This is a new thing. Yeah, I'm glad there's no weirdos here. Just us, highly intelligent Mensa members, like myself. Yogi Jules, how you doing, my friend? Smooches for you. Good to see you. I've been seeing you doing the old yogas. Very apropos, very on brand. Look at Maiden, the murderer. Maiden, the murderer over there, murdering. What did it say? You had 75 kills or something like that? Goodness gracious. So this is a new thing. I'm trying this out, seeing if it's fun. And so far, the answer is yes. So far, the answer is yeah. This was a free program that you can get on itch.io. If you guys don't if you play video games and you don't mess around with itch.io, you're really missing out. It's a really cool website where people can make. They put like their own games and stuff that they go. I mean, there's a bunch of garbage on there, but there's some good stuff too, like this one, and it's totally free. But if I do, if it ends up becoming useful, then I'll go back and float them $5 or $10. You know what I'm saying? With they just got done with 15-day Basho. Next one's in March. Oh, really? Oh, an itch? Oh man. Oh wait, Midnight Sumo. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Thank you, Black Cat. Midnight Sumo. Let me see. I missed it. I don't know. It's weird trying to scroll back. Doesn't want to work all the time. We got some dad jokes to do as well. And also had to review a movie, which I have to make up. It's what was it? The Sock versus the Speeders or something like that. It was on brand. The Speeder and the Sock. So I'll review that for you, Calicott. The Speeder and the Sock. Now there's similar movies that have a little bit more. Oh, it's over. Oh no! We got scanned! You all right, Rupert? Okay, good. All right, we made it. We made it out of there. Thanks coming up Friday. We got scanned. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. The movie thing that we did. Oh, also on Itch. I have a free game. It's there. But on the old dadgum Gulf City show, we've acted out, made up and acted out movies. But we haven't done specifically the Speeda and the sock. There's the problem. There's certain internet rights a person gets at 13. I don't know about Twitch guidelines. Oh, yeah, that's true. But usually, every time I've talked to like people, nothing's ever been serious. But I've been back in the heyday of the Periscopes. There was a couple people that sort of reached out and was in the early stages of maybe developing something to pitch to somewhere, you know what I mean? And they always wanted to be like, oh yeah, you'll be in the police station, and then there'll be other socks, and you go on fighting crimes. And we're like, no, I catch speeders. That's what I do. You know what I mean? I'll catch speeders. That's what the show could be about. And they're like, no, we'll have you like solving murders. It'll be like CSI, but with socks and things. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to catch speeders. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I don't want to go out and solve crime. There are plenty of people out there that want to solve crimes. A bunch of wannabe Sherlock Holmeses out there. I want to stop the speeders. That's what I want to do. Do you still have you had the highest score that I know about. Fish taco shaped like a fish. Nobody has sent in a highest score. And that's the only way that I would know it. Is if somebody showed me a picture of them having the score. And I'm not even sure if I still have the picture of your high score. I don't remember what it was. But I haven't seen one higher than that. So yeah, if you want to do it, I should do that again. I should do that, do like a contest. The winner gets I don't know, something or other. See who can get the highest score in a sock hop game. You like the police station idea? Fighting over donuts. You like that, Harvey Esquire? Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Fighting over donuts. But I want to catch the speeders. I want to be like, I want to get out there and I want to say, hey, you was going a little fast back there.
No, you need me at a desk yelling into a phone about biscuits and gallons of tiny corns. It's gold.
It's gold, Jerry. That's exactly right, Justin Boy. See, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. But apparently, all these suits, you know, they want more pizzazz. They want more shenanigans and things going on. And I'm like, you know what? A lot of my favorite movies, Office Space, you know what I mean? That's just about dudes working in an office. And yeah, they come up with like a plot and stuff, but they never, you know what I mean? The government doesn't get involved and they don't have to save the president or nothing like that. Clerks, you know what I mean? Just dudes working at a dadgum gas station or whatever, convenience store. I just like movies where people are just like doing stuff. But everybody's got to be like a spy or like a, you know what I mean, a government agent on the run from, you know. It's not very interesting to me. As you know, an unpopular opinion, obviously. Going by the dadgum box office from all these action movies and everything, but they're fine every once in a while, but you know, I want to see a movie about a guy that runs a little place and he hangs out with his buddies, and then there's you know, that's what I want to see. But they do burn down a building and copy Superman 3. Well, yeah, but that's not, you know what I'm saying? On the ruse, that's right. Catching speeders is important to me because I believe that speeding is a gateway crime. It's a very low-level thing. I believe if you're able to stop people from speeding, I think you can stop most other crimes. Because everybody knows that speeding is a crime, right? But people are like, well, that's not like that big of a crime. You could do that crime, not a big deal. But so you get used to breaking the law, doing crimes, and then it's like a gateway crime. So you get comfortable doing that. You know, if you drive past a sock, I mean not a sock, but like a cop or me, you know, either way. And not by me, because I would give a ticket. But sometimes you can pass a cop and you're speeding, and they don't give you a ticket, and you're like, well, I got away with that. You know what I mean? I could probably rob a bank and get away with that too. I did speeding. Why not? You know what I mean? It builds that confidence. And then the next thing you know, life of crime. Happened. I used to hang out with his buddy of mine. His name was Al. We used to drive around and stuff together. Next thing I know, he's driving. We're going to the grocery store to go pick up some boiled peanuts, and he's like, "Oh man, I just realized I flew past that cop. I was going like 30 miles over the speed limit." And I was like, "What? Stop that! Slow it down! You go kill us both." And then he said, "Well, I got away with that. That felt pretty good, getting away with a crime." And then really, we stopped hanging out shortly after that. And then next thing you know, I see my old buddy Al on the TV. They're talking about how they caught him. Al Capone was his name. And they were talking about how he caught him and doing all these crimes and stuff like that. And I was like, see? If he would have gotten a ticket that day, would have nipped it all in the bud. Format error. I think they only catch like 30% of bank robbers. Yeah, taxes was how they caught him. But he did a bunch of heinous things. He did some heinous things. But they ended up getting him on the tax thing. Because they were just not very good at their jobs. You know what I mean? Yeah, he probably stole something from the grocery store that day. I wasn't paying him no attention. You know, at that point the friendship was over. At least for my part, once I found out that he was a speeder, I was like, that, you know, there's not the kind of crowd I want to be around. And thank goodness I got out when I did. I could have got swept up and all of that kind of, you know what I mean? He'd have been like, yeah, Shay, come on, shock up. We're gonna go down here and rob a thing or whatever I do. Because I'm Al Capone, see? I got a Tommy gun type of thing. And I go rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat. And I'm like, no, man. No, man. Oh, yeah, don't get me started on the Vin Diesels. The dadgum Vin Diesels out there. Ever since those dadgum movies came out. Oh, I remember I went to see that movie. I didn't know, like, what it was about. I'd never seen the preview. Somebody was like, hey, we're going to the movies. We went to the movies. And then we get there, and they're like, oh, we're seeing the Fast and the Furious. And I'm like, oh, what is this about? Like, like weasels or something like that? And they're like, no, it's about street races. That's no good at all. I don't want to watch that movie. Oh, we got a phone call. Wait a minute. Let me make sure that the phone call thing is on. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Hey, it's Sock Cop. What's up, Sock Cop?
Oh, my goodness gracious. It's Yogi Jules. Oh, I'm doing spectacular. I'm so happy to hear from you, Yogi Jules. It's been a minute since I talked to you.
I'm on the way home. I work a lot, but, I mean, guess what?
What?
I'm going to be going to the Alabama Parks and Rec Conference next week, and I'm super excited about it. It's in Orange Beach.
In Orange Beach? Oh, my goodness gracious.
Yeah,
that's a fancy part of town.
I'm not calling to tell you about that.
Okay.
You know, you said something about TikTok, and I heard a rumor in the gym that I must warn everyone about. There is an animal rescue scammer. They're pretending they're selling baby raccoons, and they're just taking people's money on TikTok. So look out for... I'm not making this up, by the way.
Oh, yeah, no, I believe it. I believe it.
It's true. So look out for raccoon rescue scammers on TikTok.
So people are out there wanting to buy baby raccoons off of TikTok?
Mm-hmm. In fact, they tried to get me to take their cat so they could, not have, I guess, fights between the raccoon and the cat. But
they tried to get rid of that cat so they could get a baby raccoon off of TikTok?
Yeah, they were going to adopt it and have it shipped. They were going to charge a whole bunch of money for shipping. Like, the price kept going up and their story kept changing. And she was getting suspicious because, there was no way for her to call them. That's always the red flag.
Oh, yeah.
You can't call them. At first she was convinced it was like a reputable business, but no.
Yeah, reputable raccoon selling business. Yeah.
Talking a website.
Oh, mom and pop raccoon selling business. Very Americana, right there.
Baby raccoon rescue scammers. I don't know why that's just so interesting that someone would get scammed out of like money because they wanted to get a pet with opposable thumbs.
To buy a baby raccoon. Raccoons, they're just like in the woods, You can just go get one. They're just there. You don't have to pay. You just grab a raccoon.
like the people that buy the, the people that buy the pine cones for their wreath in Alabama. I'm like,
oh yeah, exactly, yeah. I'm kicking pine cones every time I check the mail. What are you doing? Why are you buying these things?
I can sell any of you a bunch of pine cones for a great price because, I mean, you're in Alabama. Why are you buying pine cones? I make such a big deal out of this every Christmas. Like, why?
You know how some people say money don't grow on trees? Pine cones literally do grow on trees. Like, they just fall down.
It's true.
They just fall down. So hey, can I ask, how much is a raccoon cost on TikTok these days? How much were they selling it for? Do you remember?
I don't remember how much the adoption fee was, but they made the person front $100. The thing they were going on about was the live animal shipping. That was their scam price.
Oh, they ship them to. Okay.
The more she was texting them, the more the price went up on the live animal shipping. And she was like, I get it, live animal shipping is like high, but the price kept changing. That's another red flag. If you can't call them, their story changes. When she went to the website, some parts of it wasn't built out. It was just so many things.
Oh,
but
man,
anyway,
that's a shame.
she has to call her credit card now and get the charges reversed.
Gave him $100 for a raccoon that never showed up. Unbelievable.
And I don't remember if it was one or if it was multiple raccoons. I don't remember.
She was going to buy a whole horde of raccoons?
I don't know how many, if it was 2. I don't know. I know that I don't want any kind of animal with an opposable thumb that's living with me. But what's so funny is, like, my manager, he was like, oh, I've had a pet raccoon. Like, it was chewing on my beard one night while I was asleep. I was like, what?
Chewing on his beard?
Like, yeah, like he was sleeping and it woke him up, like, gnawing on his beard.
Chewing on his beard? That sounds kind of dangerous.
Ew.
I don't know. That's one step away from, like, getting murdered by a raccoon, you know what I mean? Like it's tasting you. Let me just get a sample. See how this guy tastes. Let me just try the beard part.
You said something about donuts. I had a donut earlier today, and I want to talk about it.
Please do.
I've been going to this place called Hero's Donuts. And they've got this cookies and cream, and instead of the cream filling being on the inside, it's like loads of cream on top of it, and they cover it with like crushed up Oreo cookies.
Man, that sounds pretty good.
Gosh. I look at all the other kinds, and no matter which one I try, I'm just like, nothing beats the cookies and cream.
Hero's Donuts, you say? That's the name of the place?
Yeah, it's called Hero's Donuts. They have a chain. I don't know if they go that far down, but there's not one where I live. There's only one where I work.
Oh, okay.
They have a chain. And they're also owned by a place called Rodney Scott's Barbecue. Have you heard of that place?
No, I haven't.
Apparently they got two. It's one owner that's got 2 different chains, and they're right next door. And where I work, they're like right next door to each other. But
that's convenient.
I freaking love those donuts. And I mean, I don't know how to describe it. It's different from other donuts.
Do they have a barbecue donut?
No, but I bet they would if you asked. If you wanted to special order it. There's a place in Jacksonville, Alabama. They've got like the Mad Hatter cupcakes, and they've always got the maple bacon cupcake.
Oh, I love the maple bacon. That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Bacon and maple.
I remember the first time I seen the bacon on a donut. It blew my mind. Like, I just never... Like, the thought hadn't just never... You know what I mean? Like, I had used a cellular telephone by that point. I had communicated with people across the country on the internet. I've seen television. And for some reason, bacon on a donut just blew my little mind. I just could not... I was like, what? What are you talking about? That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Why did it take us this long to combine or figure things out?
Yeah. And then I finally tried it, and I was like, oh, good Lord. Delicious
like, they finally came up with these things where you just stick it on your nail and your nail's polished. It's like, why did it take us so long to come up with these little... You just peel off the polish and you stick it on like a sticker.
They have that now?
Sad. Yeah, it's kind of sad. They call them nail wraps, but it's kind of sad. Why did it take us so long to get to that point?
I don't know. It's kind of shameful.
Like, we should have been there already.
Oh, yeah, Voodoo Donuts is great. I don't know if you've ever been to Voodoo Donuts. They got like...
I've heard of those. I think there's one in Panama City Beach.
Oh, is there really? I don't know. I know there's several of them about.
I don't know. Out and about.
Oot and a boot.
I'm really excited about Orange Beach because the place that they're not only paying for my stay, they're paying me to go stay there It's
Hey.
right there on the beach.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
Orange
I know
Beach
it's
is
gonna
nice.
be February. It's gonna be February, but still, it's like usually I pay to go to the beach, and now they're paying me to go to the beach. What's up with that?
Man, that's a good gig if you can get it. Yeah, February is that's a crapshoot going down to the beach. It could be very, very perfect beach weather, or it could be very, very cold, depending on if we get like one of them cold snap things. I've gone to the beach before where it's been very cold. You know, you plan it like ahead of time, months out, and you go there, and then of course the day before you leave, they're like, "There's a dadgum cold front coming down from Canada, gonna freeze everybody's tuchuses off," and you're like, "Well, great, I'll be down at the beach."
Well, even if it's nice, I mean, I'm gonna be doing the thing. Like I'll have to be teaching in the classroom, and
Oh, you'll be working, yeah.
oh, wait, let me rephrase it. I get to be teaching in the classroom, and then they're having a social.
Oh, I like that.
They're doing a Mardi Gras themed like social afterwards. So I'm
What's
probably
Mardi Gras
need to-
themed about it? Beads or what?
I don't know. I'm just gonna pack a purple dress because they want us to dress up, and I don't do that. So I've got dresses, but I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I
Apparently
hardly
I'm
ever
not
wear
just
dresses
dressing.
myself, so I understand.
apparently I'm not just dressing in gym clothes. I have to say, but feel like it's a good opportunity to kind of like, seek out other opportunities amongst my field, right?
Yeah, that's what it's all about. You
Because-
got to get out there and
Yeah.
and network. You know what I mean? Meet some folks,
Yeah, make
shake
the
some hands,
connections.
kiss some babies if there's any around.
Because I would love to have a full-time job. I love my job. I love it. Let me just say that. I love my job. I need full-time now instead of part-time.
Oh, really? I didn't know it was. But you work so much. How is it not full time?
Well, because, okay, I'm in 3 departments, and when I have these long breaks, I cannot go home because I'm commuting. So if I were to go home on my long break, by the time I get home, I would have to drive back, and then I've wasted $12 in gas.
Oh,
So that's
yeah.
exactly about $11 to $12 in gas every day for me to go to work.
Gadzooks. Where
so
do you
far.
work? The moon?
Trustful.
Oh,
Or
okay.
also known as Trust Vegas.
Las Vegas. Oh, really? They got the casinos and stuff now?
But I applied for a job in Bessemer, and I think if I get that job, I will move over to Bessemer area. There's actually like a few affordable houses. Who knows?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. If you
you
can
know,
find an
it's just a
affordable house.
drive a long way.
That is a long time. To
I
be
mean, I'm
driving,
driving this
so-
whole time we've been talking. It's like a long commute.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Yeah.
that's true.
Anyway, I just wanted to call and check in with you. I don't want to keep you. I know you got your gimmicks and your dad jokes and your things. What
Oh,
movie
my
did you
goodness.
review?
I'm so happy to hear from you, Yogi Jules, and I hope you have a grand old time down there in the Orange Beach.
The new era. So yeah, I'll be watching on the thing. So I'll talk to you later.
All right, smooches for you, Yogi Jules.
Good to talk to you. Bye.
Toodaloos, yes indeed, Yogi Jules, everybody. Thank you so much for calling in, my friend. Always a pleasure to hear your voice. The dulcet tones of Yogi Jules. Very much appreciated. Beetlejuice, yes. Phones are open. Anybody who hits the phone number can jibber jabber for a minute. And this is I don't know, this is kind of fun to have when the phone is going on too. Because it gives me something to look at. I can just be like, hey, and I don't just have to be like the whole time, you know what I'm saying? But we do have some dad jokes that we're gonna do. Beetlejuice gonna call in any second. Oh, there he is. There he is. Let's see what we got. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Hey, it's Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, how you doing, my friend?
Doing well. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing spectacular, my friend. Cannot complain. Cannot complain. Weather's been nice. I've been in good health. Can't complain. What's been up with you, my friend?
Well, I've been seeing some plays.
Really? You've seen more plays since we talked to you on Friday?
Yeah, I mean, I saw one so far. Another one.
Oh, which one did you see?
Well, it's a weird one. It was called Stepmom, Stepmom, Stepmom.
Stepmom, Stepmom, Stepmom. The play's so nice they named it thrice. How was it?
It was good.
That's good. Was it about? Wait, let me guess what it was about. Was it about a stepmom?
Actually, no.
What? That's false advertising. How could they do that? What was it about then? Because I got no idea. If it's not about a stepmom, what's it about?
Well, it's about like this couple. in like their relationship.
Oh, okay. So it was not a comedy, I guess. It was more of like a.
There was funny parts. There were funny parts. I think it was like I would say it was like a comedy, more of a comedy. Yeah.
Oh, it was more of a comedy. Okay, interesting. Hello, Diver Dave. Good to see you, my friend. Very interesting. But it was good. Was that the first time you had seen that particular play?
Yeah, it was a world premiere play.
A world premiere play?
Yep.
Gadzooks. You're among a very elite group of people.
Yeah, I saw one in a preview performance, but it was really good. It was a preview, but it was really good.
So what's the difference between a preview and a regular performance? Tickets are cheaper or what?
Well, yeah, like that, and also, it's like the play's not finished yet and stuff like that. So yeah.
What? It's not finished?
I mean, it's finished, but like they're still working stuff out and stuff in the play and stuff like that. Like,
really, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could beta test plays on people, and you still got to buy a ticket.
Yeah.
Wow, I had no idea that's how it worked. You could do it. We're like, hey, I haven't figured it out yet. We're still working out a few kinks. I would just keep it in preview forever, so that way if somebody didn't like it, be like, yeah, we're working on it still. got a few kinks to iron out.
Actually, it was when I saw it was mostly finished. So like I saw like the finished product.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So how do I wonder what the difference is? Are they like, I mean, like how many changes are they making? Just like a line here or there?
Yeah, it's just the lines, like some of the lines they say in the play.
Okay, all right.
It's just like that. It's nothing like major like story changes. It's just like probably some dialogue changes.
Gotcha.
Or,
okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Also, like with the lighting, like the show lighting, sometimes that changes around, like that.
Oh, the light. Yeah. Never even thought about that. Great book. Thank you so much for driving the speed limit, my friend. Yes, indeed, yours. Very kind of you. We're talking to our good pal Beetlejuice, the world's foremost expert on musical theater.
And also, this Saturday I'm seeing another play called, I told you last time about Lady Sitting.
Yeah, Lady Sitting. Yeah.
And then on Sunday I'm going to go see a play called The Flatlanders.
Oh, is that based on the book Flatlands?
No. That's a world premiere play as well.
Oh, son of a gun. So do you know what it's about, or they keep it a secret until you get there?
I actually don't know too much about that play. I'm just going to go see that one.
Yeah.
See what it's about.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
And also in March, I'm going to go see a play called, it's about a comedian called, I don't know if you know this, his name was Groucho Marx.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm familiar with Groucho Marx for sure. Yeah. They got a play about Groucho Marx?
It's called Groucho, A Life in Review, the musical.
Oh, my goodness gracious. That's up my alley. I love a good Marx Brothers movie.
Yeah, well, it's a play.
Well, yeah. But I'm saying I like the guy, Groucho Marx. I like that guy a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's dead now, but I like watching his old movies and stuff.
And the guy who plays him now does really well.
Oh, man.
Like he's like a very like a spot on impersonator.
Oh,
kinda.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah,
I look forward to.
You've told me about a lot of plays that you see, and a lot of them do sound interesting.
Yeah,
but
I'm also seeing.
But that one
Mrs.
I would love
Doubtfire.
to see. Oh yeah, you told me about Mrs. Doubtfire. That looks good too.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm seeing that in February.
Yeah, it's coming up pretty soon. What is how many days does January have? 30 or 31?
31 days.
Well, we got a couple of days until February, but it's coming up quick.
Yeah.
Coming up quick. Man, that's awesome. Well, I can't wait to hear your review of those plays. But the stepmom was pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah.
You recommend it? Like if somebody's maybe somebody out there was on the fence. Maybe they're like, I don't know if I'm gonna go see that.
It's not a play for everybody. I don't think.
Oh, really?
It's not. I don't think like some people won't like it, but I liked it.
Gotcha. What kind of people do you think would not like it?
I'm not sure. I don't have like this week. Anybody like I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, what kind of people
like
would like it? Do you think? People like, what do you have to be into to enjoy the movie? You think?
I mean, like it's like a dark comedy. So I would say, like, if you like a good dark comedy, that's a good one.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. That's fair.
If you like a good dark kind of funny story, that's a good one to see.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, the dark comedy stuff, that's not for everybody for sure. Some people get upset about those kind of things. They like their comedy very, very light. You know what I mean? Very bright comedy. Not the dark comedy.
Trying to think what else I am seeing. Well, and also in March, I am seeing a play called the Lehman Trilogy.
The Lenin Trilogy? Oh my goodness, flip that noise. Thank you so much, my friend. Oh, thank you, Grey Book. I appreciate that. Vern is a good pal of mine, and I appreciate Miss B3 for watering Vern, keeping him nice and green. And thank you so much, Flip That Noise, for rating. Oh my goodness gracious. Flip That Noise, I'm legally obligated to ask you, how was your stream, my friend? I hope you had a spectacular stream and a grand old time.
Oh, did you like that? Did you like that streamer we rated last time?
Oh yeah, she was great. Yeah. Lucy or whatever her name was. I forget exactly what it was.
Yeah. Lude Lacey.
Lacey, that's what it was. Yeah. Lude Lacey. Yeah, no, she was great. I liked her a whole lot. That was good. Your stream was lovely. Flip That Noise. Beautiful. Thank you so much for bringing your friends in. We're talking to our good pal Beetlejuice. He's the world's foremost expert on musical theater, and he just got through kind of telling us about what the plays and things that he's going to go see, and his review of them. He just gave us his review of a play called Stepmother. Oh no, Stepmom. Oh, Stepmom. There we go. It's Stepmom, and it's actually it's not about a stepmom, which you might think it would be. I thought so, but apparently that's wrong. And but it's a dark comedy, so if you're interested in that, then check it out. It's on preview, so that means tickets are cheaper right now, but it's going to start going up soon.
Yeah, I was thinking about that one play, the Lehman Trilogy. That's going to be a 3 hour and 20-minute show.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it's
That's
gonna
like
have
Lord of the Rings length.
That's gonna be like a 2 intermissions.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it though. I've seen some like very long plays before, and I like them always. I like a good like.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be great. I'm sure you have a great old time. Looking forward to hearing about it. Well, thank you so much for calling in, Beetlejuice. I appreciate it.
Yep, I'll call in again next Tuesday and tell you about the 2 plays after I see them, okay?
Yeah, I'd love to hear about it. Thank you so much, my friend.
I'll tell you about this, the first one, which is Lady Sitting, and then the Flatlanders. I'll tell you about those ones next.
Yeah, very excited. Very excited to hear about it. Thank you so much for calling and letting me know what's going on with it. Always good to talk to you, my friend Beetlejuice. Hope you have a fantastic time.
Before I go, I was saying, are you going to be doing any more of them holiday cards again?
Well, what will be the next holiday? I guess
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, Valentine's Day. I may be too late for Valentine's Day. I will do it again, and but I'll let you know. I'll let everybody know whenever there's a place to sign up.
I feel like it'd be like for a bigger holiday, right? Like a bigger holiday, like Easter or
yeah, maybe Easter. I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. This part of time, like, there's not really a whole lot of holidays. You know what I mean? They're all like saved at the end of the year. You got you got Thanksgiving, you got Halloween, you got Christmas, like all right around at the end, and then before that you got like Arbor Day, just random holidays before then.
Well, you mostly do the I have the Halloween card. It was the Halloween card, right?
Yeah. The Halloween card was the last. I didn't get to do the Christmas one this year because we caught the COVID, and we was all sick for a long time.
So maybe next Christmas you'll maybe do the holiday card.
That's the plan. That's the plan. Oh, the Awesome Fletch. You just had Burns Night. I'm not familiar with Burns Night. That sounds like fun. Do you know anything about Burns Night?
What night?
Burns. B-U-R-N-S. Burns Night?
No, never heard of that.
I have never heard of it either. Oh, it's a Scottish holiday. What the? Okay, so I get
Scottish.
Burns. Is that a guy? A guy that did something pretty cool? Get your haggis, neeps, and tatties. Haggis, neeps, and tatties. Yes, indeed, yes. You're very welcome. Merry Christmas. No problem. Man, I love a good holiday. I'm gonna have to give that one a Google. The Awesome
Did he say
Fletch.
Burns? Burns?
Yeah, Burns. Burns Day. Which it makes me think of Mr. Burns, like from The Simpsons.
Yeah,
You ever watch The
that's what I was
Simpsons?
thinking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It's Mr. Burns Day.
I didn't know Mr. Burns had a holiday.
I didn't either. Yeah, I guess it must be his birthday. But no, it's a Scottish holiday that I have to educate myself about. The Awesome Flesh, because I did the Ancestry.com, and I'm 100% Cotton, but I'm also 60% Irish. I mean Scottish. So I need to learn the holidays of my former people.
Oh, and also, thank you for following me on Instagram and TikTok.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no problem, my friend. Very happy to have you. Flip That Noise, thank you so much for the raid. No problem about the raid and run. Much love. Smooches for you. Flip That Noise for the raid. This is not the first time. It's not even the second or third time you've raided. I appreciate that. Flip That Noise. That support, it means a whole lot to me. So smooches for you. If you got to go to bed, allow me to tuck you in. Tuck. Mwah! Smooches for you. Flip That Noise. Thank you so much, my friend. And we'll see you here soon in this wonderful kingdom of the internet. Sleep the sleep of the righteous, my friend.
All right, I'll head out now, okay? I'm going to head out.
All right, toodaloo.
All right, I'll see you in the chat and again in a minute.
All right, smooches for you, Beetlejuice. Thank you so much for calling, my friend.
You're welcome. Bye.
Right, oh, yeah, Frank Burns from MASH. That guy was great, too. You're welcome. Flip That Noise. Thank you so much for raiding, my friend. That means a whole lot. I really don't get a whole lot of raids. So that means a lot to me. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying. Pronounce your name phonetically real quick. Merry Christmas? Oh, pardon me. Oh, we got another phone call. Who could this be? Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
We decided to call 6 minutes early. It's Danny, Manny, and James.
Danny, Manny, and James. What's going on, my friends? How are you guys?
I've only been to the theater once, but the power went out.
We're good. We're doing great.
Play.
Thanks for asking.
Kappa.
Oh, that's spectacular. I'm happy to hear. Thank you so much, Calicott, for those 50 bits. Calicott says he only went to a play one time and the power went out. Isn't that weird?
Oh, that's amazing.
What are the odds? You ever been in a place like that, like a movie theater, or been watching something and then the power went out?
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Not like at a movie theater.
Robot.
No.
We're heading to this place.
Mary X.
Also in the city of Rockville called Quincy's. It's definitely inside the city limits. And it's a sports bar.
A sports bar called Quincy's?
Quincy's, yeah. I'm guessing they have a lot of those in Mobile.
There used to be a Quincy's here. It was like a buffet place.
No. It's not the same relation. It's a different relation.
No, I know. I'm saying, but I've never been to that Quincy's. But there used to be a Quincy's here that was a buffet.
I see.
Well, it was great. They had really good, really
this
delicious
was a sports
rolls.
Bar with trivia nights and karaoke.
Oh, what happened to the other place? I thought you had a place that you went to.
I mean, sometimes we would go to Stained Glass Pub. Sometimes we would go to Quincy's. I mean, it's I think totally Nick a chance to check it out sometime.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if you've been to the Stained Glass Pub or Quincy's, but
I
don't know.
haven't.
Anyway, we're at a bus stop right now. Our bus is not here yet, but when it comes, we have to hang up.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Man, that's really cool, though. I'm glad you have a bus to ride. I wish we had buses. We don't really have like public transportation down here. If you want to get someplace, you either got to walk or drive there. Or I guess now you could take like an
bike
Uber.
there. Can you at least bike there? Can Doggersock go cycling?
I would not recommend that. No, I would not recommend riding a bicycle anywhere around here. We do not have bike lanes. We do not have sidewalks. None of that stuff. It was not built for bike people. No.
Well, I do.
Well, that's good because you ride the bike and go around and stuff like that. Yeah,
like you, James lives in an area where there are no bike lanes, no safe. You live in an area where you
gotta drive everywhere.
It's true.
Yeah, that's the way
no
it is
buses.
here. Oh, it's a bummer. I remember the first time that I went up to New York City and was walking around. I was like, man, you don't have to have a car. You could just get anywhere. There's like buses. There's the subways. It was magical. Like that's a whole foreign world. Whole foreign world to me.
I mean,
I'm glad that
I
you
don't
guys
drive.
can take the bus.
I mean, I don't drive yet. I'm not even in my 30s because my grandma on my dad's side, of course, is the one I always talk about. She didn't drive until she was 35.
Hey.
So that's the age I start playing to drive.
So now, how are the buses there where you are? I mean, are they pretty like? Is it like sketchy? Is it scary to get on a bus, or is it just like
No, not at all. Not at all. But my
that's
mom
good.
forces me to wear a mask in the bus. She's so sensitive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, health-wise, I get it. But you don't have to worry, like you get on the bus and people aren't coming up to you and be like, "Hey, man, can I have $1? I gotta fight the zombie apocalypse or whatever."
That's where you are.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. If we had, which we do have a bus, but that's the kind of people that ride that bus. It's not a very good bus system.
Well, I mean, I rode many buses lots of times. I remember taking bus route P2, which went from my childhood to Friendship Heights Station in D.C.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to run away from my house a lot when I was 12 and a half.
Oh, my goodness
about
gracious.
12 and a half, around that age.
You cheeky boy.
But yeah, I was definitely 12, and that's when I ended up in a mental hospital for the first time.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you run away too many times.
Yeah. But
Sitting
now
in the old
since I'm
thing.
25, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, now you got it going on. Yeah, I've done the Greyhound bus. You ever been on a Greyhound bus before?
I don't think so. What about you, James?
I have. I took it up to Massachusetts.
Oh, nice.
Before.
Yeah.
Boston?
Yeah, Boston.
Yeah, I've
It was
been
like
on
a
the
10-hour
Greyhound bus before.
bus ride.
Ooh, yeah.
Don't they have Greyhound bus terminal in Mobile?
Yeah. We got one down here. I took the bus all the way from here to Tucson, Arizona. It was a couple of days. Had to sleep on the bus and things like that. Met a lot of people that just got out of prison. It was a great trip.
Wow, that's amazing.
Wild.
That's really wild.
Yeah. You meet all kind of characters.
Yeah. I mean, we're happy you're doing all right. We're happy Daughter Sock is doing all right.
Oh yeah, she's doing
we're
great.
happy Kodri Nika-chan and Yogi Jules and all the other people like Panther Clock and Egger's Pie and so on.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, I'm glad everybody's doing good too. That's all I ask. I love this little group that we've created here, and I'm glad everybody's like buddies and keeps track of everybody.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. That makes me very happy.
Yeah, I did text you on my phone that I'm not supposed to use it until March 1st because
I
I'm
saw
suffering
that, yeah.
consequences.
Yeah. Well, you said
So I don't want to
you
tell
weren't
you
going to
why,
call.
but I don't want to tell you why, but I really have consequences for my phone right now.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. That's your business. So you guys headed out to the to the sports bar thing. Are they doing trivia tonight, or what are you guys doing tonight?
No.
Karaoke?
They do trivia at Quincy's on Mondays, and then they do and then they do karaoke on Tuesday nights.
And tonight's Tuesday, so I assume karaoke?
Yes, indeed, yo.
Oh man, what are you going to sing, Danny Manny?
There's this #1 song called "Freak Me" by Silk.
Oh goodness gracious, yeah.
Oh man.
You know that song?
No, well, yeah. I was not expecting you to say that. That's a pretty good one. What about you, James? What is your what song are you gonna sing?
I got to take a look at the list.
Remember, he's an emo guy.
Something like Depeche Mode or something.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have like a go-to like one or two
they
songs?
do have that. They have like "Enjoy the Silence." It's always a classic.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's good stuff right there. Yeah, I like that you know your specialty and you kind of you want to see what they got. I could respect that for sure. I got a couple of friends that they got their own personal karaoke songs, and those are the ones that they do, no matter where you go, no matter what's going on, and sometimes it creates a strange vibe in the place. When you start busting out Pantera in a place that ain't ready for Pantera, it happens sometimes.
That's my favorite thing to do.
Really, James?
You like?
The bus is here. We gotta go.
All right,
We'll
smooches for you. Have a good time, you guys. Have a grand old time.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, smooches for you, my friends. There goes the button. I'll hang up. That's fine. There you go. Danny and James, thank you so much for calling in. On their way to sing karaoke. That's a beautiful thing. What's your go-to karaoke song? Yogi Jewel says Pork and Beans by Weezer. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. We do karaoke nights here at Casa de Sac every once in a while. We got a couple of buddies that'll come over. And there's a thing you can get. It's only like $10. You get it for a month. So we just get it whenever we're having people over. And it basically has all the karaoke you could imagine. Hook it up to the old TV, have a grand old time. Love a good karaoke. But we don't really have like any karaoke places around here. It's more like if you want to do karaoke, you're going to have to wait till like a Mexican restaurant has karaoke night or something. We don't have like a karaoke place. Which I've thought about, maybe I should open a karaoke place. But then I thought, well, maybe there's a reason it's not a karaoke place. Because we live in the woods. Your library has one, Yogi Joe? Oh, that's awesome. It's Got to Be 518. Sung Lola by the Kings. That's a good song. I like that. Lola. Lola, Lola, Lola. But it always makes me think of the Weird Al version. Which is Yoda. Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. Pants o'clock. How you doing, my friend? Smooches for you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, hey, Pants o'clock. You haven't seen this yet. Look at this. We got a new gimmick. It's called, I forget what it's called. Intro Fighters. That's what it's called. So basically, everybody that chats gets an emote. And they fight one another. And it's a lot of chaos. A lot of things going on. But it does keep track of how many people that you've defeated. How many times you've been defeated. There's also like weird little things that come up here. Like that says gravity. So basically it's 0 gravity right now. So that means everybody's kind of floating all over the place. There's certain little just random things that come up. Like in Super Smash Brothers or something like that. So who knows. But it's fun. This is the first time we're trying it out. And I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It just makes some chaos happen every once in a while. And I've got a button. I can make it go away anytime I want to. But it still keeps happening, whether we're looking at it or not. It goes on. So that's a lot of fun. We've done a lot of phone calls, Pants O'Clock, if you're just joining us. We talked to Yogi Jules. Yogi Jules called in. Let us know about a scam on TikTok where people are selling baby raccoons and then never delivering the baby raccoons. Can you believe that? Can you believe such a person exists that would promise a baby raccoon, take your money, and then not give you a baby raccoon? Unbelievable. What's the world coming to? We talked to our good pal Beetlejuice. He told us about some plays that are coming up and some plays that he's seen. And then we just got through talking to Danny and James, who were on their way to play, well, not play, but to do karaoke, which is Japanese for empty orchestra, so I'm led to believe. But I don't know Japanese, so it could mean anything. I'll just believe whatever. But now it's time to do a couple of dad jokes. Hamir is here. Oh my goodness gracious. Everybody get ready to look at some garbage. So Hamir, you can go ahead and get out of here with your garbage. Get out of here with your garbage. Wait, Pants O'Clock. Wait a minute. Breaking news. Ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. Wait, I think I've got a do I have a breaking news thing? I thought I did. Yep. Breaking news, everybody. Wait, get rid of the people in front of my face. Breaking news. Pants O'Clock can bend a knee over 90 degrees and went out to an actual restaurant for dinner. Congratulations, my friend. That is spectacular. That's what I like to hear. That is what I like to hear. You have been on the mend for a very long time now. Been through a lot of. I'm not gonna violate HIPAA and talk about how you have been doing surgeries and things like that. But you are back, baby. Yes, DDO. Oh, yeah. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back to the land of the people who eat outside the house. Welcome back to that. I'm so happy to hear that, Panzercluck. Happy to it. It has been months, literally months, since Panzercluck has gone out to eat it. Been months since Panzercluck has been able to move the knee more than 90 degrees. When was the last time you moved your knee 90 degrees, everybody? Probably today. Now, yesterday, Panzercluck couldn't say that. Months until she could move her knee 90 degrees. Gadzooks, that's awesome. Modern medicine, I tell you what. Getting new knees, a new lease on life. You're going to be out there doing Olympic hurdles. You know what I'm saying? Don't take your 90-degree knees. Yeah, if you could pick up your leg and move your knee. I don't have legs, so I don't know. But if you could pick up your leg and move your knee just any which way you please, just take a minute right now. Take a minute right now and just be like, oh my goodness gracious, Brenda Fabulous. Thank you so much, Brenda Fabulous. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Brenda Fabulous. Hope you're doing spectacular, my friend. Oh man, what was I talking about? Oh my goodness gracious. Whew. You know how when you put a harness on a cat and they just flop, you could. Oh my goodness, pants. I do. Yeah, we bought a harness for our cat many moons ago, and we were like, oh, that'd be fun. We'll take the cat for walks. But the cat did not think that would be fun. You mentioned lifting your knee, so oh my goodness gracious, lift the knee. Dr. Rob Torres tibial plateau. Gadzooks. What happened to the knee that made a cattywampus? I don't know. I always assumed that Panzercluck owed money to the mob, and they came along to collect with baseball bats, as they so often do. You know, a certain Italian fraternal organization that may or may not exist. That's what I always imagine. I don't know the real story, but that's what I always imagine. How are you on this fine day? Oh, nephew Dookie, I'm happier now. Smooches for you. Why'd you do the laugh? Do the applause. There it is. Hitchhiked to Europe and climbed the tibial plateau, and you stay in some hostels and said, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna go climb the tibial plateau. That's a beautiful thing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. A microfracture of the tibial plateau. Well, that's probably because Commodore Friday was climbing up upon it. Oh my goodness gracious, nephew Dookie. Thank you so much, my friend. Well, I don't know if luckily or not, but Brenda Fabulous just scared the bejesus out of me with a fart. So now I'm kind of desensitized for the evening. So it didn't scare me as much, but I still enjoy listening to it. There you go. So I'm happy you're doing better, Panzercluck. That makes me very happy. Makes me very happy. And I do think it is important to, if you can, move your knee any which way you want. If you can move your elbows any which way you want. If your nose is not stopped up right now, if you do not have a sore throat or a bad ear, now is the time to be grateful. Just be thankful. Just for a second. Just for a second. Just all the parts of your body that are working right now. We always focus on the parts of our body when they break down. Just be thankful for a second. of all the things that your body is doing right. You know what I mean? You ain't got to be all hippy-dippy about it and be like, oh, great, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But just appreciate it is all I'm saying. I ain't trying to start no cult. Just appreciate the fact that your body works. If it works. And if it don't, then I guess, I don't know, I'm not a doctor. Not a doctor. You are a VIP, Brenda Fabulous. That fart came straight from the tibial plateau. That's how it shook my tibial plateau. I don't even know if I have a tibial plateau. Where's my tibial plateau? You got weenus, mustache, and I guess somewhere betwixt there would be the tibial plateau. I don't know. The anatomy of a sock hop baffles even the most advanced scientists, so nobody knows. Nobody knows. I ain't trying to start nothing, Hamir. Get out of here with your garbage.
I appreciate that Sock Cop works catching the speedas.
Oh my goodness gracious. Smooches and goose of gratitude for you, Nephew Dookie. Thank you so much for this 100 bits, my friend. You don't have to do that. But I do very much appreciate it. Very, very much appreciate that. Had a full weenus replacement years ago. 100% titanium. Yeah. Every time I go through the little thing at the airport, they're like, blip, 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 blip. What do you have in your pocket, sir? And I'm like, ain't nothing. I ain't got no pocket, first of all. Titanium weenus, baby. And don't make me show what it can do. Don't make me show you what it can do. Because nobody would like that. Dinner be up. Oh, man. What are we having, Nephew Dookie? What are we having? I'm going to have some sort of chicken and rice when I get done with this. Very much looking forward to that. Chicken and rice. You wore your Sock Hop t-shirt yesterday? Yeah! Oh, man. I bet anytime you go out in public with a Sock Hop t-shirt, people are like, even if they don't say it, they think it. As soon as you walk by, they look by and they're like, dadgum. There was just something about that person I just find attractive. And I can't explain. I don't know what it is. I just want to. I want to give that person $5. Oh, cool. Oh my goodness, we got a phone call. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Subscription to Yogi Jewels.
So, are you going to do Animal of the Day or the VHS of the Day, or just all?
There we go. I knew things was going too well. It's our old pal Justin of the Blue Heart. How you doing, my friend?
You know, I could stay on the phone if that's what everybody wants me to do.
That's what everybody wants.
I don't care if they do. No, they don't. They want me to get off and be what have you.
We want to hear what you got at Taco Bell.
I got a Taco Bell. I got the same thing I got last night, which was the breaking news. Go to the breaking news set. This is what just the woman got it.
Oh yeah, bring it. Wait, hold on. I gotta find it. Wait, give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Breaking news, everybody. Wait a minute. Well, let me go to the sock news set. There we go. Breaking news. Here's what Justin of the Blowhard got from Taco Bell.
I got like the enchilada or whatever the heck it's called.
What's that? I'm being told by my sources that Justin of the Blowhard has ordered an enchilada combo at Taco Bell.
Next caller. And it was very good. And actually, I've been good about like not eating out lately, and I had a hard day at work. I wouldn't say it's a hard day; it's just a long day, and I don't get off till 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Check your local listing. So
8/7 Central.
I don't. I watched a commercial the other day, and I don't know how many. I mean, we're all old here, so I don't. I go from like talking to children to talking to everybody here. But remember like the early days of cable, and they would like read out, hey, like you can't do that on television. That's the only thing I can remember when I was a kid. But yeah, it's going to be at 4, and they would like list every time it would be on, and it would like in every time zone it'd be 4 and 5, and it would just like be this like 20 minutes of them talking about how much it was. Matter of fact, I think it was like the late 90s when because I lived out in LA at that time, and I did it during the switchover where I know WWE Raw wasn't shown live, where it starts like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They pushed it back to 8, so anyway.
Man, what a shame.
Mary, what are we ignoring? What are we ignoring?
She's doing bingo, Chad. I don't know what number 30 is, because I don't really know how my own bingo thing works. But thank you so much, Anonymous, for gifting that. Wait a minute. Thank you so much, Anonymous, for gifting that to Yogi Jules. Smooches for you. Anonymous, whoever you are. Smooches for you.
And I'm glad Yogi Jules. Much love to Yogi Jules. She's a fine lady. You know her a lot more than I do.
Oh yeah, she's spectacular.
Dog and Pony Show. And then
Caddy Wampus.
Who else was I going to? 30 is getting Caddy Wampus?
It's me saying Caddy Wampus, which apparently I haven't said Caddy Wampus.
Again, well, I mean, you saying Rich Corinthian leather should be something because that's going to be like harder for you to get. You're not Mr. Missile Cyclic. It's not like you say Caddy Wampus and all of a sudden the show ends. That type of thing. So
Rich Corinthian leather. I like that. That's pretty good. We should add that one too. I need to add when the robot says have it raise a glass, and then also anytime I say Rich Corinthian leather.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that you could add here, and I've given you so many. And of course, it has to be treated like something that obscure, funny things, funny quirks that you do. Not somebody signs in, or like one of the things would be just their blowhard gets next caller, or he says he wasn't going to call, but he calls anyway.
Right. Yeah.
That type. You get a big one. Everybody gets.
Yeah, it's like the Oprah bingos over here.
I am slowly and surely getting on my stuff. My word I can't say, so I should be streaming here shortly. I know I've been trying to talk to Doc Rob. I want to give a shout out to Doc Rob because he's trying to get his stuff going, as well as ATDSFU if he's on. He streams a lot. He sings, and thank goodness for Crockpot. That's right. I had chili in my Crockpot. Everybody.
We're gonna rewind. Oprah bingo. Rewind.
I am slowly and surely getting on my stuff. My word I can't say, so I should be streaming here shortly. I know I've been trying to talk to Doc Rob. I want to give a shout out to Doc Rob because he's trying to get his stuff going, as well as ATDSFU if he's on. He streams a lot. He sings, and he's.
There we go. I am.
Check out Target. Check out Target User. Maybe that's my name.
Target User. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Target User. I want to shout out Doc Rob. I don't think I've watched him yet. I think he's tried. He's really trying hard, and I think he's going to be a good one. And then ATDSSU. He's a very, 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 very good at playing guitar and all of that.
Oh yeah, he is good. I haven't caught his streams though. That's a shame. I got to make sure that I'm following.
Well, I mean, you're never on here, and when you are on here, you're streaming. So it's like, you're a hard person to get a hold of. I've been trying to get a hold of you since freaking November, and but then again, we've all been busy. It's that time of year, and football's about to be over, and pitchers and catchers, start going on. So hopefully, I get onto it. Again, I'm just trying to learn OBS, and I'm trying to watch YouTube for it. I'm sure it's not hard. I'm sure it's not difficult. It's the problem with getting older is just getting time. Like again, I talked about how I have my Xbox that I just bought, and I think it's great. Oh my goodness!
What you want to know about OBS? I'll show you.
Well, no, you're not gonna teach me now because that's gonna be boring to everybody, and that's a lot of stuff. My brain hurts. How many screens you got going on, by the way?
I've got two monitors. Two monitors.
Two monitors. Okay, that's what they call this screen. So yeah, it looks as complicated as say Final Cut. But okay, yeah, I need to get me a secondary monitor. But anyways, as I was saying, I got the new XE boxes or what have you, and the problem is every game for it takes an extremely long amount of time. It's like I am no longer in their target demographic, and I'm not talking about, intelligence or attention span or even topics. I'm talking like I don't have this much time to play a video game. And, it would be worse if I was still married. Well, actually, it probably wouldn't, because I've been there, done that, and I'd want to spend a lot of time alone. So that's, something to getting into that. But, it's like there's no quick and easy games. It's just like, and maybe that's why I like the game that I play so much, the Power Wash Simulator, because I could play it for like an hour and feel like I've something accomplished.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure what you were talking about for a minute there, but yeah.
But you understand what I'm saying? It's like I downloaded like Resident Evil 2, and it's like, oh my God, okay. By the time I get to a save point, it's like 2 hours, and I got to do all of this, do all of that, do all of this, do all of that. And it's just like I ain't got the time.
Oh yeah, no, that's
I just
too
want
old.
to play my game. You know what I'm saying?
The save starts. No, not you. I'm talking about the game.
Well,
because
yeah.
the whole save state thing, like where you had to play for a while, it's like all modern games pretty much. Like if you could save, you could just save like any time basically, unless something weird is going on.
I mean, the last video game that I really got into was the Zelda game, and the reason I did that is I just got over a breakup. So there's that time we just had, well, I don't know, you're married, you've been married.
You did sad Zelda for a while.
Yeah, I just sad Zelda. That's exactly what I did. Sat and drank and played Zelda. And you want to watch a movie about this? You said that more than once. We're talking about your movie taste.
No, I
would. You want to
would.
see a movie about my life? No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
I would. People say that all the time.
You would.
No, you underestimate.
No, you make your case. Make your case.
Well, it's the thing. It's not really so much me making the case. It's just I would like to see.
Here's what I'm going to do. All right.
Uh-huh.
I am Mr. Moneybags 90s movie producer. All right.
Okay.
And you've got an idea for a movie that you want me to give you money for, so you can make your movie.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and pitch it.
Well, no, it wouldn't work that way. Is what I'm saying. Like nothing.
Why would it not work that way?
Because nobody would want to see it, but me maybe. And that's that's not how you run a business.
I understand that. Okay, now you're being you make things difficult. So say yes, you do. Say you've cloned a bazillion of them.
Okay.
There's a bazillion of you.
Okay.
All right.
And they all have $10 to watch a movie. Yeah.
They all have $10 to watch a movie. Tell me why they need to watch me. You watch a movie about me sitting at my kitchen table right now smoking a cigarette, talking to a sock puppet.
Smooches for you is Kevin Susan. Oh, thank you so much, Brenda Fabulous.
The least difficult.
The least difficult. Brenda Fabulous says I'm the least difficult, so there's one correct person. But anyways, no, I like movies where people. I got into an argument one time. There's a buddy of mine that's like a writer. He writes books or whatever. And he was talking about, you can't have a story without conflict.
As opposed to writing on the back wall or something like that?
Yeah.
He writes books.
He writes a blog.
As opposed to or greeting cards or, technical
he writes fortune cookies.
Yeah, continue.
Big time guy. So anyway, he was talking about, you can't have a story without conflict. And I was like, I don't think that's true. I don't need conflict in my story. And he's like, well, what do you mean? What's the story about? And I'm like, just people doing stuff. I don't need a conflict. I could just have people, you know what I mean, just doing stuff. That's what I like to see. I like to see just people doing stuff.
This was a TV show in the 90s. It was highly popular. It's a show about nothing. It's exactly what you want. But there's conflict in that.
Yeah, they have like conflicts and things like that every once in a while. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I would just watch like somebody who worked at a dadgum grocery store. I just want to see what their life is like. That's what interests me. It's just real life, regular people. I don't want to hear about no dadgum ninjas or no secret agents or no nothing. I just want to see just some regular guy who's trying to figure out how he's going to pay his dadgum phone bill or whatever. You know what I mean?
And you're willing to pay money for that.
That goes to work at the gas station. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. That's what interests me. Real Joe Schmo stuff. Exactly, Scotty B518. I just want to see.
So
Just some guy living his life. Like, what does he do? What decisions does he make? You know what I'm saying? Slice of life, exactly.
So basically Clerks, but there was conflict in that.
Yeah, I mean, they had, like, there was...
Some girls won't bring you lasagna. They'll just cheat on you.
But even that, I mean, I guess if you get really granular about it, it's like, you know, I guess anything could be conflict, you know what I mean? Like somebody stubs their toe. Oh, it's conflict in the thing, you know what I mean? So I guess if you break it down. But I'm saying, like, it doesn't have to be as big as most of the things are. Like, most of the time, like, somebody's trying to save the dadgum world. You know what I mean? Somebody's trying to stop a serial killer. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? I don't need all that. I just want to see a guy or a lady or whoever. I just want to see a human being just going about their life. That's what I want to see.
Okay, so
in a movie form, not in live times. You know.
What's interesting about it is that some of the best movies are like that. You know, let's talk about Justin Blowhard in Film School. Is that you take ordinary people and put them in extraordinary, or you know, so on and so forth. Pittsburgh Connection. This is why Night of the Living Dead is so good. This is why I love the movie Tremors in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm trying to think of another one. I'm sure there's countless of them. Or Last Starfighter. Is that you take an ordinary person and they're dealing with an extraordinary circumstance, like running from zombies or killing, you know, giant man-eating worms or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But just deal with that.
Deal
with just focus on that. They're not the ones that are trying to figure out where they come from or how this happened, or they have to get to town to, you know, tell the cops and they send the bomb. No, this is just about how ordinary people would
just how they would deal with
this situation.
Yeah.
And
I
mean,
like
that's you know,
even that, like that's
a very bad take would be Cloverfield. Because there's a lot of ridiculous stuff in that movie. I told you about my Cloverfield story, right? When that movie came out, I said I wanted to see it, and then my friend said, you know, well, if you see it, don't spoil it for me. You know, don't tell me how it ends or anything like that. And I'm like, and I started laughing, and I said, I'm pretty sure we all know how this ends. I mean, unless Optimus Prime shows up and kills the animal, I think I pretty much know how this is going to go.
It's a giant thing.
You know,
attacking the city, like.
I mean, it's not like there's going to be this amazing twist in it, you know. So, and honestly, that's what it is, and that just goes to show that it's not always the destination, it's the journey, you know.
Cloverfield Lane has a pretty good twist at the end of it. I like that movie a lot.
Yeah, but it doesn't have a twist. Oh, spoiler alert. It's just a tension.
You don't know. You don't know if John Goodman is a good guy or a bad guy. Is he telling the truth or is he lying? You don't know until the end. And then it turns out he is telling the truth.
I mean,
spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. But see, to me, that movie, and a lot of movies are like that, could have been cut down. I'm not saying it's bad. Like, my perfect example is the movie where they're killing everybody. The Purge would have been an excellent 30-minute Twilight Zone. Could you really stretch that out for 2 hours? Much less like, and Cloverfield and all of M. Night Shyamalan just completely rip off the Twilight Zone. Where they do have that twist, or that something like that does happen, but it's usually in a teaching lesson, or they're allegories, or that type of thing. Where it's the twist has a point.
Right. Yeah. No, I love the Twilight Zone because it is like the actual, the perfect length, like a story like that, like something that's like all wacky. You know what I mean? It should be right about 30 minutes or so, and then we move on with our lives.
Yeah, because unless it was real time, I don't see how you could squeeze too much of the Purge, and much less make it 6 films or whatever. That type of thing. A matter of fact, I kind of wish they're getting away from it now. Well, they're actually kind of spreading it out because everything now is a series instead of a 2-hour movie. But there was a time there in the late aughts where every movie was 2.5 to 3 hours long,
Oh,
and it's
God.
like,
A gallon
okay, we
of
don't
tiny corns.
like, and I saw it, and it's good. Like Peter Jackson made a 4-hour version of King Kong. Does that really need to be 4 hours? You know,
Giant
it's
monkey,
like,
the end. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, or you know.
Hey, you know what I like about King
like
Kong?
a lot of good movies. He's a giant monkey. He's a giant monkey.
That's my favorite part about King
Kong. I could totally hear.
Whoops.
Him say that, and it was just like, you know, I'm sitting up the guy. Hey, you know what I really like about King Kong, eh? Anyway,
that's the nicest thing anybody's ever said. Still to this day.
But I mean, granted, I mean, there's something. If you've got a lot of stuff that works, you know, by all means, do it. You know, something like say Lord of the Rings, or like a book, or like, you know, you could take the great American novel, which in my opinion is To Kill a Mockingbird. You know, and if you've read the book and seen the movie is a condensed version of it, but it has all the important parts in it, all the stuff you want to say. But you cut out a lot of stuff that, as great as it is, but it is, you know. So it's like, I don't need to see. Like, I saw that Amazon Prime was doing, or I can't remember which it was. They were doing a TV show on Fatal Attraction, and I'm like, does that need to be a series? I mean, it was fine as a 2.5-2-hour movie. And it doesn't need to be that long. It's not like some epic scope, you know, spanning lifetimes of, you know, again, the Fatal Attraction you can make in 20-30 minutes and still have the same, you know, effect on it.
Yeah, it's like a relationship gone bad. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen that movie.
Were-
I'm just guessing.
So, Ren and Stimpy. I love Ren and Stimpy. That's the VHS.
This nice VHS of the night. Friends Variety Pack. We got Rocco's Modern Life. We got Doug. We got Clarissa Explains It All. We got Rugrats. And it's hosted by Ren and Stimpy. I mean, does it get any better than that? Can you think of a better VHS tape than this? I can't.
I mean, all of that's on Paramount Plus, and I think on Pluto. I think Pluto's all that stuff now.
Oh, do they
With
really?
the exception of
Probably.
Ren and Stimpy. Yeah.
Garbage day is a very dangerous day. Wow.
I don't know.
Garbage day is a very dangerous day.
By the way, is there a way that you can find out like how many wins people have in duck races? Because I can give that belt.
I don't
think
have
you can.
access
I
to
think
that. The guy that makes the game, he can see all that, but I don't have access to it. So we can harass Ibsy and see if
I don't
he'll,
want to harass anybody. I want
release
to
them.
harass you. That's why I call. Or and harass everybody in the line. I don't want to harass it. You know, he seems like a busy guy. He's got a gig and stuff.
Yeah, he's a busy man.
So,
but he could still give us some information every once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He was on my podcast. You know,
So-
you were on my podcast too,
yeah,
but nobody
you know
knows
who else
that
was
yet.
on my podcast too? Yeah, somebody else was too.
Who
Somebody
was?
else should be getting a book too. Imagine that. You know how you say about the
this book?
people selling the
Right here?
fake, yeah, that one.
Yeah, the
You know,
fake
it's like I
raccoons?
ordered a raccoon.
Yeah, it's a fake book.
Fake raccoon.
It doesn't exist. It's not real.
It's not real. Mr. Dangus. By the way, you need to put a VHS of the day tab up in the Discord. That's the only one of the, like, we've got Animal of the Day, another VHS of the day.
What would people put in there?
I don't know. I put pictures of me and you fighting. And no, not me and you fighting, but what a computer thinks me and you fight look like. And the only one they got close to looking right was me.
Yeah.
But then
AI
again,
doesn't really
I'm
understand
not-
exactly what I am.
No, it doesn't. Oh, and yeah, Merry Christmas has one too. And did you lose that one, or is that somewhere in the ether, or did you find it, or
No, I've got it.
or
I've
what's
got
going
it.
on with that?
No, I've got it. I've also got there's 3 of them I got to put out. There's yours, there's Merry Christmas, and there is Mama Joe Rama Joe. All 3 of them.
Is that the one you just did? Did you just do that with them? They were driving across country.
No. We
They didn't
actually
come down-
did it months ago before they came down. Yeah. Yep.
How did they go? Because they're from New York, right? They're from Brooklyn.
Yeah. They live.
So
in
they
New-
must have
New
drove
York.
all the way down. So they wouldn't have driven by me.
No. They went down
Wonder
the
how
East
they did.
Coast. They went down to Florida, saw some people, played some shows. Came through this way, went to Texas, played some shows. And then now
I've
they're
not
in
seen them
California
live,
playing
and
some shows.
And and maybe they do, and I haven't looked into it, but on all their socials, they don't have much concert footage. So I'm wondering, is their concert like their show, or they're just kind of like this weird psychotic, or psychedelic, I should say, not fever dream.
There's a big difference, but there's also not much difference between those two.
So I think your wife's wanting me to get off. So what's the VHS?
What's the VHS? Mo Rocker's like, get rid of this guy.
See, Mo, this is why I don't live next door or something like that. Oh, I wouldn't, because I would live out in the middle of nowhere. But okay, so yeah, I'll go. Let's get the VHS. I'm getting ducks on. I will. No.
No, she just messing.
I will talk at y'all later. Have a good night, and I'll see you on the flip side. By the way, I'm taking the Chiefs. I don't see them losing. I think it'll be a good game.
Oh, all right. Then. Well,
An anonymous user gifted
I'll
a tier
take the
1
other guys.
subscription to Moorocker 13.
And we'll have a nice competition. Thank you so much for oh, well, he's gone. Thank you so much for calling. Justin the Blowhard, my good pal. I sure do love talking to you. The only thing that I love equally as much as talking to you is giving you a hard time. So there you go. I appreciate that. Smooches for you is just another blowhard. You're back with good news. South Carolina 63, Tennessee 59. Oh, that's good, Red Riot. Yes, indeed, Oh yeah. I like that. I don't like Tennessee for the football team. So good. Yeah. So tonight's VHS of the night is Nickelodeon Friends Variety Pack. It's got Clarissa Explains It All. Her face isn't really like that. That's just camera effects. The Rugrats. We got Rocco's Modern Life and Doug, and it's all hosted by Ren and Stimpy. Dig into a helping of 5 tasty Nickelodeon home videos. Then look for the regular size packages of these and other Nickelodeon videos at your favorite video retailer. So be on the lookout for that. It comes with no artificial flavors or
Just
colors.
another blowhard is as American as apple pie. G.O.G. bless you, friend.
Why did it say G.O.G.? That's funny. Thank you so much, Nephew Dookie, for those 50 bits, my friend. Smooches for you. Yes, indeed. I love Just Another Blowhard. I really do. Very good pal of mine. God bless Mariah. God bless Mariah Carey. That's right, Kelly Cobb. That's right. We're going to find out if this thing is rewound or not before we get out of here. Almost running out of time. Got Good Old Games. That's another website. I was telling everybody about Itch earlier. Itch.io. Very good place to check out some games, video games. But also GOG is also another one too. It stands for Good Old Games. Yoga Jules. Oh my goodness gracious! Redeemed a sock sticker. There you go, Yogi Jules. Just let me know where you would like me to send you a sticker. Hit me with that address, and I will send you a sock cop fun pack with a sticker, and it also comes with a magnet while supplies last. So I appreciate that. GOG.GOG. There it is. Good Old Games. Good stuff. All right, we're going to find out if Friends Variety Pack, hosted by Ren and Stimpy, is rewound or not. Has it been fun or a pain in the butt? You going to be... Oh, yeah. No, I like it. I like it. It's not a pain in the butt for me. It just sort of depends on... because I could see where it could be distracting, but I could also see where it where it wouldn't be. You know what I mean? I appreciate you suggesting this, Red Right. This is good stuff. Everybody bouncing around. As a matter of fact, let's take a look. The website for the poop game. Oh, really? Will this VHS be more fun than a log? Well, I don't know. I can tell you that it's better than bad. It's good. It's better than bad. It's good. So let me see. Let's go. Let's check out the statistics right quick. the leaderboards. Commodore Friday now has the most kills. Doc Rob still with the most deaths by far. And Commodore Friday now moved up the kill streak. I believe that Maiden moved down in 7th place, 9th place. The most kill. Look at that! Oh my goodness gracious! What a fall from grace. There we go. All right, the 4th place. There you go. And I believe that these will stay like for the next stream tomorrow. I believe they should keep going around. So there you go. So we'll see. But in the meantime, we're gonna find out if Friends Variety Pack is rewound or not rewound. That is the question, as our good pal Shakespeare said. So can I get a drum roll, please? All right, get out of the dadgum. All right, there we go. Oh my goodness gracious! It comes with an insert for CDs and cassettes, but that's not what we're interested in right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Nickelodeon Friends Variety Pack is not rewound. That is not rewound. Oh my goodness gracious! If you guessed rewound, allow me to play you the song of your people. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Not rewound. How could this one not be rewound? It's the greatest tape ever made. And it's not rewound. I don't understand. I do not understand. But it did come with an insert that I'm very interested in seeing what all that is about. Here's CDs and cassettes. Ren and Stimpy. Look at that. There's Mr. Horse. And I don't know what that thing is. It's actually green. But it just it goes away. Calicott redeemed a sticker. Yes, it did. Muddy Mud Skipper. That's right. That's right. That's right. Calicott hit me with the old address. Yoga Jules hit me with the address in the old either in the Discord or in a whisper here. Wherever. Yet there are magnets, Commodore Friday. I have magnets now. You can put my face on your refrigerator. On the refrigerator. Anything that's metallic. Commodore Friday, yes indeed. I believe I have your address, but send it to me again, just in case it changed after it got frozen. Get out of here, cat! With your garbage. Look at that. Oh, I like this. It says, whenever you want. Whenever you want. CDs and cassettes. Yeah, Buddy Mud Skipper. CDs and cassettes. 15 songs. Including Happy Happy Joy Joy and the Kilted Yaxman Anthem. So there you go. Put your face on the fridge and turn it into a dartboard. I suppose you could if you have a cork fridge. Then we got Snick videos. We got Rugrats. We got Clarissa Explains It All. One of the great loves of my life, Melissa Joan Hart. We also have the Ren and Stimpy Show.
Our country reeks of trees. Our yaks are really large, and they smell like rotting beef carcasses. Nicole 212 salute.
Thanks for the Nicole 212 salute, robot. I appreciate that. That really adds to the poem. Thank you so much, Commodore Friday. Man. Yes, indeed he is. Happy Happy Joy Joy, most definitely a classic song. Mr. Dangus, this thing, if you type into the chat, then you get put into this thing kind of randomly. This is very much randomly based. There you are, Mr. Dangus. Well, there you are. Now you Julie. But you're almost about to die. You just died. But you'll come back. Yes, indeed he is. Yes, indeed he is. I think everybody that just redeemed, I think I've already sent you something. So I probably have your address at some point. If you already have Moe's face on your fridge, do you really need me? No, you do not. No, that's a much better face. A much better face. I'm not saying that my face is the best, but it is available to be put upon your refrigerator. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think you're happy enough. That's right. I'll teach you to be happy. I'll teach your grandmother to suck eggs.
I told you I'd shoot.
Hello there.
But you didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me? Oh, my goodness gracious. Classic. Classic stuff. Thank you so much, Commodore Friday. Smooches for you, my friend. Smooches for you. I got to find out who I'm going to rate. Running out of time here. Let me see. There's Peter Northcote doing things. We got Audrey and Joy. I'm trying to see. Yeah. Tetrium. Tetrium. How long does Tetrium be on? I feel like if I raid Tetrium, he's gonna be like, "Oh, I was just about to go do something else." Any suggestion? Panisador is showing the Thundercats. That's true. Yes, you are, my rock. Get used to it. Pumpkin Potion. Oh wait, is that that cartoon lady? Is Pumpkin Potion that cartoon lady? Yes, it is. This is a cartoon lady. She doesn't need. I've rated her before, and got and got no response. Because certain people, they get once you have like hundreds and hundreds of viewers every single time, then when somebody raids you, it's like, nah. You know what I mean? I'd rather give it to somebody that would appreciate it. That's just me. That's just me. Everybody's doing so successful. Let's see if alright, give me somebody else. Evening, officer. What's going on, Squigs Music? Good to see us. Thank you, Dr. Rob. Oh, was Julie on? Julie is on. Alright, we're gonna raid Julie. Not that she needs the help either, but I just had to make a decision.
Are we doing another mushroom? No, we are not. I guess we are. I don't know who has more. I mean,
there we go.
Does it?
What in the world is that? What in the world? How did that happen? Alright, well, anyway. Sockop loves you, everybody. Smooches for you. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll be back with you tomorrow. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you're going to bed, allow me to tuck you in. Tuck. Mwah! Sockop love you. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll see you here tomorrow, hopefully. Hope you had a grand old time. Hope you have a good day tomorrow, and we'll see you tomorrow evening. We'll talk all about it. Have a grand evening. Sleep the sleep of the righteous, my friends. Sleep the sleep of the righteous. Your old pal, Sockop. Signing out. Yes, indeedios. Tell him good night, old man. Tell him good night, old man, before we go see Julie. Yes, indeedios. Get in here with your garbage, old man.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.